mean, it sucks. It hurts. Now I wanted that fight. I feel like I let down a lot of people, myself included. You know, on the fight itself, I snapped his head back a couple times. The game plan was to, get him up high and then go for a leg. I hit him, slipped his shot, and then I misjudged the distance. And at this weight and with guys that fast and that powerful, the margin for error is really low. So, it happens. Then moving on to my actions after the fight, you know, I'm disappointed in myself after that. The throwing the mouthpiece and yelling at the ref and things like that. Very immature on my part and showed a real low lack of or a real lack of emotional control. It's one of those things that I usually pride myself on, just trying to be a little more professional night of the fight. So, but I've got some stuff to go back and work on. I've got one more fight on my contract, and it's my last chance to really prove myself and show that I deserve to be here. So I just have to get better, make the go back, make some changes necessary, and sit down with my coaches, my manager, and really figure out the next move. Yeah, I did, and honestly, if I stuck to the game plan a little longer, it probably would have ended differently. If I had kept it on the feet, the goal was to keep it on the feet the first round, and if I saw the takedown, um, to go for it. I saw him wobbling off of the shots, so figured that's the best time to go in and shoot. Um, you know, I still got things to improve. My fight IQ isn't very high, obviously. And I'm still having issues blending my wrestling and my grappling with striking. So I've got I've just got to work on that. We recognize it, and I'm not that arrogant to believe that there's nothing that needs to change. So I just got to work. I wasn't ever out. I did get there were a few to the back of the head, but that's heat of the moment. It's not something that I blame the ref for. I think the total count was, like 30 unanswered shots. I switched positions at one point. I was on my hip. I went up to my knee to go and finish the shot and try and circle around. From the point, I went up to my knee to circle around 15 more shots. That's when the ref was saying, move, move. So I got up to my knees and tried to go around. But I guess that wasn't enough, man. And I was holding his leg. It's not like I was out of it. I was still thinking about the next process. The punches weren't hurting me, so I thought I was fine. But people are pointing out no referee's gonna let you take 31 unanswered shots. So it's he did a good job. I shouldn't have put myself in that position. But you know, we'll just see how things go. I've got a lot to do. I'm 27. That was my seventh pro fight. Um, so I've just got a lot of things left to prove to myself, to the organization, and to the fans of the sport. Yeah, yeah. I made that joke. It's one of those things, man. I try and always, keep my energy pretty consistent on there. That was just a joke. I was down talking with Bruce Buffer. We were at the bar, and I made that joke to him, and he actually cracked up. So, uh, yeah, it happens, man. There's a big lesson to be learned from that. Um, it sucks. I talked a lot of shit to get that fight, and I didn't go my way, but I thought doing the media stuff this week went really well. I gained a lot of new fans and followers. Hopefully, I keep them. But it's part of the game, and like I said, I've got one fight left on my contract. And that's a win or die thing. Win or get cut. So I might win and still get cut. So, but this is where I want to be. And I know I want to be in the UFC. I just, I gotta stop making these mistakes. Pretty cool on Twitter. It's not like before where I would get a notification of everything. It just shows up like some of the good stuff or from people that I follow. I see their comments or people that I interact with regularly. I see their comments on there or replies, and then I actually have to click on it to see the rest of it. I still, one thing I pride myself on is availability to fans and things like that. And I'm always going to try and do that. No matter how many fans I get, I'm going to continue to try and interact with people. Um, that's just who I am.